we're starting, so...
We are.
Oh, God.
One of these things is not like
Wrong
the
panel,
other.
wrong panel.
One of these people didn't take damage.
Yes, Chelsea did not take damage. Hi, everyone. Welcome to episode 2 of Skyheart, our weekly D&D game where everyone is at level 1 and very squishy.
We are.
You take one hit and you're like, okay, so you take like 6 points of damage. Oh, that's cool. I'm at half HP.
Yeah, totally not me getting crit like last session and getting like, I had like, what, 3 HP left or something?
And then you
Builds
healed.
character.
Yeah,
It's fine.
And then you got hit again. But yes, so hi everyone. For those watching my screen, I just want to point out, you might notice that there's something a little bit different.
Whoa. What can it be?
Character art now has color and definitions. Yes. The characters have been finished, everyone. The players already know this.
We're finished. That means we're
Yeah,
dead.
I've been showing
Fine.
off Nim
Yeah.
on my stream today.
Yes, queen.
Yes. All right.
Listen, okay, I'm talking this voice because I'm voice trading. Shush.
Is it because of that, or is
It's
it because you
Nim's
just wanted to
voice.
make Nim a Valley girl?
Well, I mean, I made Nim a Valley Girl so I could talk in this voice also, so.
Well, okay, so that's a 2-for-1 special. Good.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so I'm gonna introduce my players while showing off the character art. I think the one I have loaded on first is Chelsea. So, hi, Sev, playing Chelsea.
Hi, you've now posted an announcement in your own server that you're live.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you, Sev. I completely forgot about that. Thank you, Sev. Holy shit. It's because Oshio just showed up so randomly, so on time that before I even called her that I got surprised and scared. But yeah. First of all, also I have a villain point. Thank you, Gorion. Yay. Villain point. But yes, gaze upon
Are we
Chelsea. Yes, RB?
Chelsea's cute.
I was
Nim's
gonna
cute.
say, are we sure with the villain
The other two
point? You know, it's not
It is.
a hero point in disguise.
No, it's a villain point. This is Chelsea, super cute. I love her colors. I think the artist did a great job. Yeah. Then we have driving right now. We have our wonderful Raining Blades playing this amazing badass dragonborn called
Hi,
Cathis.
everyone.
Look at Cathis. Look at how cool
Mass-
he looks.
Massive is very heterosexual for Cathis.
Very. I am the most heterosexual for Cathis. Listen, if he looks like an awesome stud, then I'm gonna say it. But yes,
He does look pretty cool.
it looks super cool. Then we have playing. Let's see who's next. Playing the wonderful little Verdite. Look at our little kobold. We have Scott. Hi, Scott.
That's me. Hello. Good
Yeah.
evening, everybody.
Look at his
Hi,
nerd.
Scott.
Look
We
at the
love
nerd.
Scott.
Ah, your fit was immaculate earlier.
Thank you.
Yeah, wonderful fit. You know who also has wonderful fit? Verdite.
Me.
Look at
Yeah.
that fit with all
True.
those symbols.
Oh,
And speaking of wonderful Valley Girl fit, we finally
gosh.
go for the wonderful Nim, played by Oshio. Hi.
Hello. That's me. Oh my gosh. Hello.
I love her style. I love the skirt with the armor. It's so cute.
I know it's cute. I like it.
Saber face.
How's
Don't-
what?
Listen, not everyone with armor and blonde hair is Saber. Save. Okay? Not everyone with armor and blonde hair is Saber. But
Seb
yes.
just has the brain rot.
But
Clearly the cutest of all of these characters is Kethis.
True.
cutest, yes. I would say maybe Verdite, but
I am not cute. I am powerful.
you are adorable, little lizard. But yes,
Since I can't see because I'm on the call, you have the right colors up,
I
right?
have the right
Or-
colors up. Yes.
Okay, yeah. I don't know.
Yes. Do not worry. I have.
My
I
chat
have
is saying Nim is a dwarfist. Never forget.
Nim.
No.
Actually, wait. I can do this. I can do this. Wait.
Don't you dare do anything.
Nim the dwarf, everyone. Behold,
Finally, the return of Squish Osio.
No.
Nim the dwarf.
Please.
It's canon now. You cannot escape.
Have mercy.
Chat, gaze upon
That's
That's where
where
the
we-
dwarf
Yeah, I
animal
want
came from.
I want nothing more than for sometime in this campaign for a reincarnation spell to be cast on him, and for Massive to not even bother rolling, but just pick dwarf.
That may or may not happen.
No.
But yes, so.
If I reincarnate, it's only going to be as something more beautiful.
Yes, of course, like a bee. Anyway, in the last episode, the premiere, the party was two members of the party were already members of the Windcaller, a ship commandeered by Captain Lyra. The other two members were recruited by Captain Lyra herself. Upon seeing that they have the chutzpah and the skills to make it through the trips, the trials, and the tribulations that they are going to be encountering during this voyage in search for the Skyheart, a lost sky island somewhere in the world with the most powerful magical crystals in existence, which will bring lots of money and power to a lot of people. The party, consisting of Cathis, Nim, Verdite, and Chelsea, plus two other members of the... three members of the Windcaller, went to a celebratory drink at a pub where they had some fun.
But why?
They had some
Why would you do
amazing
that? Why would you do any of that?
drinks and some food, I think. Yes, nuts. Nuts were eaten. Someone was eating a lot of nuts. And unfortunately, people that Chelsea at one point had crossed, Chelsea and Nim had crossed some no good thugs from this small town, showed up and started causing a commotion, attacking the party because, well, they did beat up some of their friends, which resulted in murder because the party immediately went for the jugular, cutting people down, and murder. Thankfully, they're criminals, so nobody
They tried
cares.
to do it first.
Yeah,
Self-defense.
Of course. They had blades out, thus they were a danger. Yeah.
Well, the dwarves weren't self-defense. That was completely on the attack.
Yes, the dwarves were
Yes.
definitely self-defense. I can imagine Nim, but anyone just looking at the dwarves, cutting them down, and go self-defense, just hitting them really hard with the blades.
He's coming right for us.
Yeah, they were coming for us. It's fine.
It's like you threw a gun at their feet, told them to pick it up, and then when they picked it up, you shot them and said, "Look out! They have a gun."
Oh my god. Mm. But after beating up, killing most of them, the survivors ran away as fast as they could, and the party was cheered for defending themselves properly. Yes. Also, the tavern people were like, "Yay! Congratulations! You did very well. Now fuck off because you made a mess of our establishment." And thus, the party went back to the Windcaller. And that is actually where we will be resuming from last session as the party returns to the Windcaller. I'm trying to switch. You cannot switch scene. There we go. Switching scenes. All right. So, the party did take some damage, except for Chelsea. because Chelsea is built different, I suppose.
Chelsea the Chad.
Also, Chelsea hid behind a table.
Yes,
Also that.
also that.
Chelsea engaged her brain.
Also that. But yes, as the party made their way back to the ship, they are welcomed by actually the only person on deck is the what's it called? Fuck. What's Zorro in One Piece? First mate. Yes.
First mate.
Yes. So Thalric, the first mate, the old Frost Dragonborn, is behind the helm, behind that big wheel that I assume it's called the helm. I did not read up on nautical terms, so
That might have been a good idea, considering the the subject of the deal.
Fronty
Do
bit.
you at least know which one is port and which one is starboard?
yes, port is left, starboard is right.
I mean, to be fair, they're sky
Okay,
ships,
good.
so like technically you could just make up whatever words you want.
Yeah, the big wheel is now called the big wheel. It's not the helm or anything. It's just the big wheel. It's the big wheel.
It's a big wheel. Why,
it's the
why
big
would
wheel.
I ever call it anything else?
All right. So as you arrived, Thalric is by the big wheel. As he looks at you, sees you all roughed out. Oh, had fun, huh?
You know it, boss.
I mean,
Not a-
like in a sense, you could say that it's
Any trouble we might expect?
well, I think a few of them got away.
All right.
Yeah, they're running with their tails between their legs.
Uh-huh. I'll make sure I'll have Kayla keep an eye out. You should get some rest. Boss wants to talk to you. She should be arriving soon.
Right, like well, just take a moment, kind of. Nim is like, Nim,
Go patch yourselves up.
yeah.
Kethis is going back to his room and getting filling a tinker to fail.
Ah, yes.
Nim is trying really hard to, to not like,
Hey, elf
come
girl.
off as like really disgruntled or anything.
He goes, hey, elf girl, I got a little blood over, and he just points to your general area of your face and hair.
Right, yeah, it's I'll go no. I'll wash that off. Don't worry.
Yeah, all right. Well, in very bottom of the ship, there's a place where you can take a bath if you need it.
Oh, thank you. I'll Is it like private or
Yeah. Well,
perfect?
I mean, you can lock your door if you want.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, that's fine. Cathis, don't drink too much. You're gonna have to work.
Kethis just like goes like and just kind of lifts his hand. And,
This is like Kethis had a bottle like up to his lips, like about to take a drink.
Hmm. Then he does turn to Chelsea. He's like, you look okay. Want to help out?
Sure.
Yeah, you
I
can't
sit
say
back
no.
and,
You're working for us now.
yeah.
All right, you're gonna help out around here. Verdite.
Yes, boss.
Yeah. You realize part of your skin is like coming off, right? That's a lot of blood.
It'll grow back.
Uh-huh.
Maybe.
Yeah, go patch yourself up too.
If anyone needs any help with patching yourselves up, come see me.
Oh yeah, he's the medic. In case anyone doesn't know, looks at the two new ones. He's the medic. Looks at the most fucked up member of the party.
Oh, I that wasn't something that like wasn't something I was aware of. So maybe before my bath, I'll go and see if there's anything that I can have a look at.
All right. So, you patch up. I'm gonna say Verdite. You have bandages aplenty in your room.
Yep.
You bandages and ointments. There's no dedicated, med bay, but your room is fine. And if someone's sick, they usually just lay down in their own hammocks, and that's usually fine. Also, I've just forgot to mention there's a hero point from lightning, so it's 1-1 right now.
Thank you for the hero point. Don't make fun of me.
No, I'm making fun of the hero point. I always make fun of the hero point because Lightning's a good boy and he gives hero points and doesn't give villain points because.
Good.
Shut up. So you make your way.
That's why we love lightning.
That's why you love Lightning. So you make your way after patching yourselves up. I'm gonna say actually, I'm gonna take everyone that is in Chelsea. I'm gonna move you down. Chelsea, you're helping out. Oh shit! That's way too far now.
Hating the deck.
We come to see Ozzy.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So I'm gonna say Kathis, you're in your room. Verdite, I assume you're in your room as well after
Yeah.
patching everyone up. Nim, you're gonna go to, because I'm gonna introduce a new area of the ship that we haven't before. So Nim,
Alright.
as you reach this area, this trapdoor over here, where you
Alright.
are, for those that wanna, there we go. You open it up and you see a ladder leading down, and you start heading down the ladder, where you reach the very bottom of the ship. Where, as you
Oh.
reach the bottom of the ladder, the first thing you see is a big assortment of boxes that are lowered down through the big doors that open up, and you do see the big engine, the air engine that is basically powering the ship. This is connected to the stones up top through internal cables, and it's basically, this is the main engine that is making sure the ship doesn't crash from the skies. And it's producing this little hum. You also see some targets that are covered in cuts and scratches and a bit of fire damage. Basically, people come here to practice. There's even a target over here that people can train and shoot. And you do see these two doors over here. One of them is the privy, and the other one is the bathroom. You also see a little goblin that is currently working on the engine, completely ignoring the fact that you just came down. He has several tools all around him, and like a wrench in his mouth while working with a screwdriver on the engine.
Nim will just kind of politely like wave towards him, just like, I'll just be using the bathroom, if that's okay.
You just hear him go, "Eh," and then farts.
Nim kind of like inches away and then goes into the bathroom.
All right. So once you get into the bathroom, there's something interesting that you find. You see a little tea kettle over here. You don't see any water anywhere. You see a bunch of towels. You don't see any water anywhere. And you see a tea kettle over there that seems to be letting out some steam. And then you pick up the tea kettle. You start to realize there's no water anywhere. And you just tip the tea kettle a little bit into the bath, and it just starts pouring water. More water than this tea kettle should possibly have into the bath. Filling the bath with magical warm water.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Oh, this is really handy. All right. I'm gonna like it here a little more than I thought I would.
All right. So Nim goes take her bath. Cathis gets his drink on. Verdite prays to every single god in existence, even those that don't exist, to heal himself. While Chelsea, you're basically being ordered around, told to how to do rigging on the ship and whatnot. You're being taught the ropes, so to speak.
The ropes, the rigging,
Yeah. Yes. Yes. So everyone can do a short rest if you want. So
I will certainly.
to do a short rest, you go to your character sheet. I'm going to do it on Cathis. You go to your character sheet, you open it up. At the top, you should see a fork and knife button at the very top of your character sheet. You just click on it, then click on roll. You only have one roll to heal yourself because you only have one hit die.
We're only level 1. We're just poor level 1 sky pirates.
Not pirates, sailors.
Sailors.
Skyrim.
No,
Skyhearts.
no, you're.
Skyrim.
Oh fuck no. All right, Cathis, you healed for shit. You healed 4 HP.
Well, I don't need to heal. I got ale.
You know what?
That's all
Fair.
I need to
Fair.
be functioning.
Fair. Oh, by the way, it heals you automatically, so you don't have to worry about adding your HP or whatnot. But yes. So after a nice long bath, a nice long drink of ale, a nice long prayer session, you all gather up on the ship as you're called. Let me just gather you up so you can fly. I'm not gonna make you use the stairs. Not for this. All right, so as you gather up, back on deck, Captain Lyra appears, and she's actually flying in, just gently floating onto the deck, and actually stops a few feet from the deck. For the usual folk that are used to this, she has multiple abilities to either levitate or fly, so it's not really a surprise. It might be a bit of a surprise for the paladin and the sorcerer, as this air genasi is just floating there with this gentle wind about her, and she crosses her arms and smiles about. All right, so first of all, I heard you had some fun. Good. Second of all, she looks around. I'm gonna need you to do a little job for me before we head out. We're actually gonna get ready. She looks at Thalric, gives a nod. I'm gonna get ready to leave this wonderful place, Riskan. But before that, I need you all to do me a little bit of a favor, and you're gonna get paid for this little favor, so don't worry about that. I want to send the 2 newbies out, but I rather Gethys, Verdite, I rather you go with them. Keep an eye out for them. For the
Aye,
newbies.
Captain.
You got it, boss.
All right.
What is it that you'd have us do?
Pretty simple, actually. A friend of mine had a familiar. You know, spellcasters, they like to have their little familiars. Fortunately, this little familiar is a cat. I don't know why you would choose a cat. Cats are assholes, and this familiar hasn't returned home in let's just say a while. And your job is to go get him. Pretty simple. I think you should be able to do that. Get him and then return him home.
Well, that sounds, recovering a familiar sounds doable, I'm sure.
Yeah. It's just a cat. Pretty much. You will get paid for this, though.
Alright.
Question for the DM.
Yeah.
Does Kentis know if this is some sort of like snipe hunting or hazing ritual that the captain's sending the
Oh,
newbies on?
he knows it's not. He knows it's not. She doesn't do
Okay.
that. Yeah,
Okay.
she doesn't. She doesn't do any hazing rituals. She just.
It just sounded very much like.
Oh yeah, no. Although Cathis and Verdite would know that whenever Captain Lyra says, "I have a friend," it either means one of two things. Either it's someone she has known for many years that is a very dear friend, or someone that she just met, really liked, and automatically started calling them a good friend. There is no in between for this woman.
Okay.
Are we really good friends as a
family.
loyal crew?
That's why Nim and Chelsea are already called family. Again, there is no in between for this woman. But yes, so job is very simple. Get the cat, take him back home, and I believe they're paying you. Was it 10 gold a person?
Oh,
Diggity dog, here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
That's
Yeah,
a little
pretty,
change there, yeah.
it's pretty important. It's
I'm sure that it'll be within our capabilities.
It's a cat, so I'm guessing yes. So, things you need to know. It looks like a normal orange cat, you know, the most asshole-ish of all cats. From my personal experience, he tends to be like that. The one thing that sets him apart is the fact that he has two tails. And these golden eyes, kind of glowy in the dark, but it's light outside, so it's not going to help you much.
that narrows it down, I suppose.
Well, hop to it.
Yes, ma'am.
And here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Did you
Daddy
say
needs
where
beer money.
we can find your friend
Oh, right.
to inquire about this?
You can't really find my friend. He's kind of dead. Lest
Okay.
you're bringing the cat back to the family. Lest they saw him, he was around the house and then vanished. So,
All right.
but he tends to do that, from what I heard. All right, hop to it, everyone else, and she starts giving instructions to everyone else to get back to work. While Cathis, Nim, Verdite, and Chelsea, you walk off the ship onto the docks, and yeah, what do you wish to do? How do you wish to approach this problem? Yes, you are given
I were
directions to the
cat,
house to
where
bring the
would I
cat.
be?
All right. I think we should first go to the house to inquire on there. Potentially meet with the family and stuff that we should be bringing these to as well. And we'll see where we can go from there. I think it's probably the move.
Sounds like a plan.
That's what you all want to do? That's perfectly possible. All right. Everyone agree? Cathis and Chelsea?
Sure, that works.
Just going along saying, here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Yes. Your amazing intelligence
The
is
whole
showing.
way. The whole way.
All right. So you start making your way through town, and you do see that Raskin is not, like I said before in the previous session, it's not like it's basically the gas station of this world. It's a small-ish town with dirt roads, not a lot of vegetation, and people just come in here to do a pit stop. unload some supplies, gather some other supplies, and be on their way for whatever they're doing, which is actually the same thing that the Windcaller has been doing. This isn't the first time Kethis and Verdite have been here, but it's not like there's much to explore in of itself. It's mostly just houses where people live, and it's a couple of factories, but that's about it. You make your way through town, and you arrive at a small home that is actually, while every other house seems to be made of these red bricks, this house is just made of these black stones all over. It's smaller than the other houses, but it's made of black stones all over it, with the reddest roof you've ever seen in your life.
Does the color match Kethis' shirt?
It's redder than Kethis' shirt.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
It's closer to Chelsea's hair.
That's a good red.
That is a good red, yes.
How tall is this building?
I'd say it's not too tall, so I'd say around, I don't know, 16, 17 feet at the highest point.
Hey, get this. Give me a boost. I'm going to try and get Kethis to boost me up onto the roof.
You got a little dude.
All right, so I'm gonna do this. Kethis, you're gonna roll. Yes, I'll roll for you. Kethis, you're gonna roll a strength roll to see if our little kobold gets advantage or not. Actually, it's athletics, but you have 0 in athletics, so
Yeah, it's just a straight.
good job with that. Okay, that is a 5. Verdite, you're gonna roll an acrobatics with disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Oh, no. Okay.
Oh no, you're being drunkenly lifted.
You're being drunkenly lifted. Yeah.
How do I... Ah, there we go. Okay, so... Acrobatics with disadvantage.
Yes, sir.
Spring. Oh, no.
That
Oh,
would be
no.
an 8.
Oh. Ugh.
All right, Verdite, good job. You do have a hero point if you wanna. Oh no, you can't because it's you have to announce before the roll.
That's fair. That's
Yeah.
fine.
But so Nim and Chelsea, this is what you witness the older members of the crew as Kethis grabs Verdite instead of putting his hands under Verdite's feet and then throwing him up, boosting him up. No. Kethis literally grabs Verdite by the tail and chucks him up. Verdite, you try to right yourself up in the air, crash against the wall, and then slide the whole way down, taking 2 points of damage.
Oh, no.
Verdite, you're supposed to grab onto the edge.
Noted. Ugh.
I-
I'm gonna get myself.
I'm gonna
pick
take a
myself
look
up
around
and
to
dust
see if that
myself off.
disturbed
Like
any
this,
local wildlife.
Okay.
See if there was a orange two-tailed cat running around after that noise.
Sure.
Meanwhile, Kethis is gonna try and just jump up himself.
All right. Kethis is trying to jump up or climb up?
Climb up. Well, like jump, climb. Like, yeah, climb.
Climb. All right. All right. You're level 1. So yeah. You're not full monk yet. Nim, what are you doing?
I didn't even by that. I meant like sort of like just leaping at it and then trying to like scurry up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
How
climbing.
far away is the closest like gathering of people? Like a bar or something? Like,
actually, you do see a little vegetable merchant stall, not too far away from there,
Okay.
where you do see a good gathering of like 5 housewives currently in the process of buying what seems to be dinner.
Okay. Nim is gonna ignore what the others are doing and go over to the housewives and just like, hi. I was just wondering, you haven't heard like, you haven't heard anything about like a two-tailed cat going around the town, or anything, have you?
Roll me a persuasion to see if they like this beautiful, very rich-looking elf approaching them.
What, my short dress just spent like ages after that.
Well,
Here we go. My
uh-huh.
short dress like didn't update until just now when I jumped back in.
Oops.
So right, persuasion, right?
Yes. This is just to see how
There you go.
welcoming they would be. Great.
That's a 7.
That's a 7. Yeah. So with a
Friends
7,
of yours.
as you get closer to these housewives, you see them look at you, Nim. Then they look at each other. You hear them gossiping to each other, and just a couple of them giggling. They seem to be ignoring you.
Nim narrows her eyes and will look for some other group of people to approach.
Okay. I'm going to change over to Chelsea. Chelsea, you're looking around, so that would be a normal perception roll. Just have a look.
Hey.
Oh, your rolls today have been amazing. That's a 2.
No.
So, Chelsea, you're looking around,
Great.
and then as you're looking around, you get distracted by a dude on the side of the road who's like, you know, the game with the 3 cups. He's like doing
Oh
the
boy.
yeah, he's like doing the game with the 3 cups to two little kids. He's like, "Where's the ball? Where's the ball gone? Where's the ball gone? Ah, little Timmy, you lost your copper coin." Yeah, you can just get distracted by that.
How good does he seem at it?
Actually, roll me. Well, this would be a sleight of hand, just to see how good you are with your sleight of hand. With your general knowledge with this kind of stuff. Oh my god, that is
Very
a
yes.
natural 20
Ooh.
for a 25.
Let's go.
The dude's pretty shit. Dude's pretty shit. Like, you see the
You
ball.
could totally beat him.
Yeah,
You could totally take him.
Yeah, you see the ball every time he shifts the ball behind the cups. The only ones he's beating are like these 2 little kids. They're like 10 years old.
What a loser.
Huh.
All right.
Could go over there and tell him what for.
Okay. So while you're doing that, we shift back to Cathis. Cathis, you're trying to climb up. You're gonna roll an athletics to see how well you climb. This is gonna be fun, considering the roll so far.
Yo.
Ooh, that is an 18 for Cathis. Cathis, you reach the rooftop after climbing over to the window, then grabbing onto the side of the roof, and you jump up and you reach the rooftop. No problems.
I could have done that. I just didn't want to.
Is there anything on the rooftop of note? Or he's also gonna like look around, just see with the higher vantage point to see if he can spot the cat from up here.
All right, I'm gonna roll a perception for you, real quick. Since you're just having a look. You rolled a 17. All right, so with a 17, I'm gonna say you do see that. There's a couple of animals around here. You do see a couple of stray cats, but none of them are orange with 2 tails.
Can any of you newbies speak cat? You know,
Verlight, while you were licking your wounds, or the massive headache from crashing on your head. You hear Cathis say that. You're the only one that hears that because Chelsea and Nim are off elsewhere in the street.
I just look at him and just kind of shrug.
Yep. Apparently not.
Question for the DM.
Yes.
How do I access my spells? Do I have
So-
to be in combat?
No, in your character sheet, to the right of the character sheet, you see these little tabs. You should see
there
one
we
that
are,
says spells,
Got you. Okay.
and it shows
Sorry,
all your infinite amount of cantrips.
That's what I'm banking on. That's fine.
He has so many cantrips, guys. God damn,
So many cantrips.
so many
Ugh.
cantrips. So while you're doing that, I'm gonna shift over to back to Nim. Nim, you're looking for a group of people. The only other group of people that you see is a group of kids that seem to be playing with a ball.
That's perfect.
Yeah, they seem to be between 7 and 11 years old, like in the general age range of the kids. Most of them are genasi of different types.
Perfect. Nim will approach. Hi, hello. I was just wondering, you probably know about, a lot of the, animals and stuff, kind of like cats and dogs and stuff in the village. But I heard, I don't know if you've heard, but I heard that there's a two-tailed cat around here somewhere. Have you heard anything about that?
Roll me a persuasion again, just to see your how charismatic are you at dealing with kids?
Please.
Oh, another hero point from work.
Okay, there we go.
All right, that's
Whoa.
a 22.
Nim's a lot better with kids.
Yeah, apparently so. The kids, most of them are looking up at you. There's a little girl, a little fire genasi. She's looking at you. Like, ooh, pretty hair.
Nim just kind of flicks her hair to the side. Very glamorous.
Another kid, an Earth Genasi boy, like badass armor though.
Nim just kind of very, very subtly, she'll have her halberd on her back, kind of just tilts herself just very slightly to the side to make the halberd obviously visible.
Yeah, the kids are definitely gushing over Nim because she's pretty, and also she has badass armor and a halberd.
Yeah, she's
So-
got the best of both worlds.
Yeah, best of both worlds. The kids love this. And one of the kids, the Fire Genasi girl, she turns to, you're talking about Cosmo, right?
Is Cosmo? I didn't realize it had a name. Cosmo.
Yeah.
Huh?
He's called
What do you know
Cosmo.
about Cosmo? Are you friends with Cosmo?
Yeah, sometimes we feed Cosmo. He doesn't need to eat, I think, but...
Yeah, I've heard he's like a magical cat.
Yeah, he used to belong to old Osmo, but he's gone now.
Yeah, I heard. We've been asked to try and find Cosmo because, after what happened with old Asmo, we want to make sure that the cat gets back to the family.
Oh, Auntie's gonna love it. Okay. Well, she pauses for a moment, looks at the others. Cosmo usually likes to sleep near the docks. I think he likes
All
the
right.
ships.
The ships, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much. That's very kind of you. You're all very helpful.
She gives a nod. The kids. Nim, there's a
If you'd like-
there's a slight problem that you're starting to realize at this very moment.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You're kind of covered in kids now. They've been climbing all over you this whole time.
Nim is like, I will let you touch the armor if you want.
They are touching the shit out of that armor.
You can touch the weapon though. It's very dangerous.
One of the kids is hanging off your halberd.
The bottom part.
It's a group of kids. You're not controlling the situation, Nim.
She's trying to. She's setting boundaries,
She is.
regardless of whether they're following them.
She's definitely trying. We're gonna shift over to Chelsea. Chelsea, what are you doing in this situation?
I'm gonna try and sneakily take a couple more looks just to make sure I've got a grasp of how he's doing things, and then I'm going to approach this guy.
All right, so you get a read for the guy, completely ignoring your mission, possibly, and you approach the dude. You actually notice, Chelsea, the more you look at him, this dude, he's probably like homeless. He's wearing rags, missing several teeth. He seems to be a dwarf. No beard, or actually has kind of a few patches of beard here and there.
Orf with no beard.
That's hearsay.
Mm-hmm.
How dare
Unbelievable.
you?
Yeah, and he has this raggedy hood over his head. He's just, yeah, where's the ball? Where's the ball? Ah, there it is. Tough luck, kid. Give me that copper. And he just steals another copper from the kid. The kid's, one of them seems like he's about to cry.
All right. I think I'll go ahead and approach him then.
Yeah? He looks up at you. Ah, can I help you?
Don't you know it's a little rude to do this to kids?
Do what? I'm just playing a little game.
You know what?
The fuck do you think you are? Get out of here! Come on! And he starts trying to shoo you away. Come on, get!
Chelsea's going to place 3 gold coins on the table.
There's
I'll
no
bet
table.
this-
It's literally just a mat on the floor that he's sitting.
She'll place them on the mat then. I'll wager this against all that you've gotten from them.
What? One of the kids said, we only lost 5 copper.
Please, sir.
Shut up.
Who else is gonna win it back?
Please, sir, can I have another? Yeah, no, he goes, no, you know what? You know, it's got a good deal, good deal. He looks at the 3 gold. I can eat so much, so many meals with that. Look at the ball. See the ball over here? Look at the ball. Look at the ball. Keep your eyes on the ball. Oh, what's that? What's that over there? He tries to point. You're clearly not looking. He's just trying to point
No.
away. All the 2 kids also look away. They're like, huh? Look at that. Oh, you missed it. Anyway. Chelsea, I'm going to give you advantage on your perception check. Because you know he's not that great, so I'm gonna give you advantage.
Thank you for the advantage.
Yeah, so that's a 17. That is more than enough. You know that the ball is not even in any of the cups. It's in his hand now.
Whoa.
He
All right.
very
What a
clearly,
trickster.
he very clearly lifted one of the cups, grabbed the ball when the kids were looking away.
All right. I'll point to the hand that the ball's in. It's there.
What? What? No, it's one of the cups.
Open your hand.
It's one of the cups.
Open your hand.
What?
Where we could see it.
That's bullshit. It's one of the. You need to.
I'll need to keep my eye on the ball. There it is.
Roll an intimidation.
Oh boy, an intimidation.
I want to see it. I want to see how well.
Go, gadget. Charisma.
Natural 20. Holy shit, Chelsea.
How many natural 20s is that today?
God damn. This is like
We
the second
might not
natural
play the
20.
cat, but these kids are getting their copper back. Damn it!
Immediately, he's like, sees that you're like a dragonborn, a modern dragonborn. He sees the horn, sees the tail like moving behind you. You know, shit. And he opens the hand. The kid starts to cheer, and you see him for a moment. He looks down at the 3 gold pieces, considering running away, but you scare the shit out of him, and he just, come on, fucking take the coins, and he just throws the five copper at the kids.
All right. And then Chelsea will take it and hand it back to the kids. Here you kids go. And then
Thank
she's
you,
gonna
big
point
sis.
over to Nim and say, "Oh, look at those kids playing over there. Don't you want to have fun?"
Yeah, that's Jacob. Let's go. And they start running.
I thought you were setting the kids on Nim then for a second.
She is.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
They immediately jump on him. Meanwhile, Cathis and Verdite.
This is
Oh,
a
I wasn't done, I
throwback,
wasn't
but
done.
remember.
Oh, sorry, Chelsea.
She's gonna look back to the guy. Like I said, don't take advantage of kids. I know it could be hard out there, but it's just practice and get better.
Man, when you haven't eaten in a few days, you kind of get
He
desperate.
flips him a gold coin.
Holy shit! Thank you, sis. And he gets up. Hey, you're quite awesome. You know that? Yeah.
We gotta look out for each other out on the street.
You know what? Yeah. What are you doing over here, though?
Looking for an orange cat with two tails for somebody.
Orange cat, two tails. Yeah, old Ozma's familiar, right?
Ah, okay. That sounds about right.
Yeah. I usually see it sleeping on air cores down at the docks.
Okay. Thanks for the info.
Yeah.
She's going to flip him another gold coin.
Oh shit! You know what? You looking for anything else? Dogs? Birds?
I think that's good.
All right, time to drink. And he walks away. Actually, by the way, he left the cups with the ball on the floor. He gives no shits anymore.
I'll take those.
Oh, cool. All right, so you have 3 cups and a
Wow.
ball.
Free junk. Awesome.
Free junk.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Definitely worth the 2 gold. Man, that's a steal.
definitely. So Cathis and Verdite, what are you two doing?
How drunk is this still? Is he sobered up some, or
Oh no, it's been a while. It's been enough. He's sobered up.
damn it? Okay.
When the question is how drunk is Cathis, the answer should always be yes.
Yes.
That's why I'm disappointed. First mate got on his case about not to drink too much. He didn't want to. All right, he's gonna call down down to everyone. Just be like, I can't see shit. Any luck go with you? Oh,
I heard that the cat likes to sleep down at the dock some of the ships.
Unless they're all gathering around Nim, Nim is currently surrounded by kids and cannot
Yeah.
and can't talk to any of them.
All 3 of you look, especially Cathis, because you're up there, but all 3 are able to look at Nim, or basically what you assume is Nim, because there's the halberd sticking out, and then a couple of kids just climbing on top of her.
Just a child Katamari.
this reminds me way back
Don't
during
worry.
Misfits. During the elf encampment and whatnot, and all the elves were climbing all over Demir and Kyo.
Oh yeah. Yeah. The elf tribe. All right. So, but Nim, I'm going to say you are able to set your boundaries, or in other words, the kids get
Eventually
bored.
they get bored.
Yeah. In other words, the kids get bored and leave.
Oh, look over there! What's that?
Ooh, you're not pointing at anything, but they see stuff that might be fun, and that's enough for them. All right, so you all gather up. Cathis, do you jump down or do you climb down?
I'll just look up at it and just yell, "I'm not catching you again! Not after last time!"
This is gonna leap towards Verdite, but aim to his side.
Okay, I'm gonna roll an acrobatics for you, and you're gonna take some damage. Natural 20. You know what? I'm gonna say with that, you're not taking any damage. Fuck it. land. Yeah, you land like a foot away from Verdite, from stomping on
Grace.
Can I
Verdite.
land like aiming straight? Well, Verdite's short, so can I like be jumping towards Verdite, but then like just barely clear over his head?
Oh yeah,
and then
totally.
Behind him.
You roll a 25, so yeah.
I just kind of look at Kathis, look at the. I just kind of look at Kathis, look at the roof, look back at him, and go, "I'd give it a 7."
Yeah, my knee's still acting up a little bit.
You see all the kids clapping in the background.
That's what the kids went over to and said,
Oh yeah, and then Nim, you're free. No more kids. But yeah, so Chelsea and Nim, you know that the cat sleeps at the docks. More specifically, Chelsea learned that he likes to sleep at on top of air cores. Also, I just got a second villain point.
"No, please,
Yes.
please,
thank
we need
you.
hero points to find this cat. It's life or death."
Mm-hmm. So, what do you wish to do in this exact moment?
Well,
Well,
I guess I'll head over to the docks and. Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
The whole
The
time?
tried and true method.
Yes, of course. So, with the information from Nim and Chelsea, you head towards the docks. As you get closer to the docks, which, by the way, is where you came from, because you weren't at the docks before. As you get closer to the docks, you start seeing more of an activity, lots of activity around the docks. Again, people are getting ready to leave and/or just arriving. So, what are you doing once you arrive at the docks? You see a lot of people just moving about.
Where did the
Well,
cat like to sleep? Was it
Apparently, on top of air stones, the
Oh,
air
air
corns.
stones.
Yes, the magical
like
stones.
on the ships or?
Yeah.
Okay.
According to the homeless dude, the cat tends to like sleeping on top of air stones, specifically the magic core, the air cores on ships.
Nim is gonna look at the others and just say, "Can't be right. There's no way." I was just there when I went to the bathroom.
Well, there's
How many ships are docked?
there's about 6 or 7 ships. You did not see the cat on your ship. At least not when you left.
Nim is going
Alright,
to.
sweet.
Nim is going to go back to our ship.
Okay, so you're gonna go back to the wind collar. Or is everyone going with Nim? Or are you splitting up?
Well, I guess
I'm just going to check just in
Let's,
case. Okay.
let's
Oh,
all
take
take
a
a
look
ship,
around
I
at some of the other
guess.
ships.
Okay. so all right.
What am I? Sorry, what am I chose? Just what we're learning is that Nim struggles to deal with short people of all varieties.
Sounds like a problem.
Tune
Yeah.
included.
Yeah. Well, let's not have Verdite get to alone time with Nim. That's
What do you mean?
what? Nothing. Verdite, run. But yes. So, as you split up, you each take a ship. I want everyone to roll perception rolls. Perception.
Where's my nat 20?
That's
Oh,
some,
I'll take 12.
all some pretty good rolls. So
What did I get?
yeah. So you have you got a 21. Chelsea got a 20. Nim got a 13, and Verdite got a 6. Verdite, you're distracted by birds, I guess.
Verdite
Verdite needs a bigger, stronger prescription, I think.
Apparent. Oh, I know what happened. Verdite. When you crashed against the wall, you cracked your glasses.
Yeah, clearly.
This is all Cathis' fault. Anyway, Cathis, Chelsea. First of all, Nim, you go back to the wind caller. You don't see any cat. You just see people, the crew of the wind caller at work. You don't find any cat. Meanwhile, Cathis and Chelsea, you are looking around, and Chelsea, you're actually the one who spots something. Off in one of the ships, not your ship, but on one of the ships, usually ships have a large airstone on deck, or one or two, and then one below deck. On one of the airstones that are on deck, you actually spot something, Chelsea. You spot a kitty cat with two moving tails, currently laying on top of the airstone. On a ship
Which
you
ship
don't
is
know.
this?
You don't know. As you look, you would see the name. It says the Prim and Proper.
Oh, okay.
Does Kethis recognize or know that ship at all? or
Cathis,
is
you're
the ship randomly-
no. Chelsea is alone because you split up.
Oh, I see. Oh, right, you're right. Sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna go back and try to meet up with the others.
Okay, that's easy enough. You go back, you collect the others. I assume telling them that you saw the cat.
Yep.
All right. So you go back, you see the others, and you head to the Prim and Proper. As you get there, you do see several people currently carrying boxes and whatnot. They seem to be restocking. I actually have a map for this. Whoop, there we go. Yes, RB. It's very. I know you're stunned by the map. Don't worry.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Take my eyes away.
So this is the wonderful map, and you do see over here.
That cat miniature only has one tail. This is the wrong cat we're leaving.
I could delete Chelsea right now. I could literally just
Now
go.
listen here, you little shit.
Yeah, now listen here, you little shit. There's a cat.
Actually, that'd probably be a catchphrase of Nim. You know, because little.
Oh, good point.
No!
Yes. Definitely yes. But yeah, so as you're you're still on land, you see that the cat is currently laying down and sleeping on the big airstone. What do you do?
We need to get that cat off that airstone.
Well, it's a magic cat, so, we can take it lightly, but, we've got to get hold of the cat.
Doesn't
And-
it like food, or isn't that what? Did someone say that?
I did say that, yeah. Did the kids tell me what kind of food they'd feed it?
Not particularly. Only that they feed it multiple different stuff. He seems to
you
eat
could go and see if-
most stuff.
You can go and see if there's any fish or anything.
All right, Nim, roll me a perception. Actually, you know what? It's an investigation, not a perception for this. I want to see how well you do with your investigation skills.
Pretty well.
Wow, look at that. A 17. Good job.
It's pretty smart.
All right. So, Nim, you actually look around and lo and behold, you see a crate. And actually, you don't see a crate. You smell a crate full of fish.
All right, is it apparent who the crate belongs to?
You do see a guy picking up one of the many crates next to the one that you smell, and starting to carry it to the prim and proper.
Nim will approach this person. Hi, excuse me. I was just wondering, if it's not any bother, I only need one fish. Would it be possible for me to just pay you for one of the fish in that barrel? Is that okay?
Well, you want one of the fishes for the cook?
Yeah, just a fish, yeah.
Okay. I mean,
Alright.
sure. I don't know, 3 copper.
Nim will hand over 4 copper.
Oh, cool. You want another one?
Just one for now, thank you.
All right. And he tosses you one.
Thank you.
He literally tosses you one of the ships. One of the ships. Just tosses you a whole ship. No, he tosses one of the fish right into your hands. You actually see
Is it super slimy and gross?
it's super slimy and gross. Yes. Nim.
Okay, you've got a fish.
Actually, before that, Chelsea. Nim. The fish is flying towards you. I'll give you a chance to react.
All right. Could I attempt to? So my halberd.
Uh-huh.
It's got like the axe blade, but it also has a little it's got the like point kind of spear tip on top.
Uh-huh.
Could I attempt to like impale it on that to like catch it?
Okay. I'm gonna give you an attack with disadvantage.
All right.
So roll a halberd attack with disadvantage. You're attacking a dead flying fish.
Can do.
I'm gonna say
Just
disadvantage
pretend it's
because
squall.
you're like drawing it.
No.
Halberd
it's a
versus
natural
halberd.
20.
It would have been a natural 20, but it wasn't. So
If massive weren't so unjustly cruel.
you could have used a hero point to counter that disadvantage. That was your choice.
Okay, well I forgot. Okay.
Okay, but now it's done. So, Kethis, Chelsea, Verdite, you see that Nim is being tossed a fish, and you're like, cool, we got a fish to attract the cat. And as she pulls out her halberd, for some reason, she tries to stab the fish in midair. It kind of glances off the slimy fish, and it hits her square in the face. She could have caught it with her hands, but she had to be extra. Now she got
She's
hit in
gonna
the face.
grab the fish.
Okay, you kind of like peel it off her face.
All right, I'm gonna walk over here,
I'm going for a shower.
You just
I'm
quit.
leaving immediately.
and I'm gonna see if
Didn't you already
this,
shower today? Don't waste all the magic hot water.
I'm gonna see if this works.
Uh-huh. So Chelsea walks over to the edge of the island itself.
And I'm gonna try and cast message at Cosmo.
Okay.
Target is a creature. It is a creature.
Yeah, what do you say?
Hey, Cosmo, we got a fish for you. Look.
You see the ears like flick for a moment, and then the cat like lazily raises his head, looks towards you like only a
Waving
cat
fish.
can. And you hear in your head, is it cooked?
It's not cooked, is it?
No, it's just raw fish.
I'll respond back. No, but we can cook it if you want.
Oh, come back to me when it's cooked. And he goes back, lays his head back down.
Okay.
Not
the
too much
fish.
salt. You hear in your head as if someone is casting message into your head.
Gasp. Okay, let's get this fish cooked.
By the way, none of you heard that. Just Chelsea suddenly turns around. We need to cook the fish.
We need to cook this fish.
What?
Yeah, good
Last one was the
idea,
fish
you
cook.
know.
All right. Well, if one of you wants to cook the fish, I'm gonna go and wash my face.
I'm just gonna take it back to the ship.
I'm
and
gonna
get cooked.
call after names. Like, wait, you don't need to do that. Come here for a moment and kneel down. And just kind of gesture to her to get closer.
Okay.
Then we'll raise an eyebrow and kneel down.
All right.
Can I cast Prestidigitation on Nim and clean her face?
You definitely can.
I will do that then.
Okay, cool. So you cast Prestidigitation to clean her face, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have good news. Nim, Verdite waves his hand in front of you, and you no longer smell the fish. You no longer feel the icky, gross slime from the fish.
Let's go.
Kethis, Verdite, and Chelsea, you all notice Nim no longer has makeup.
Oh,
You completely cleaned the whole face. Not even makeup.
I just look up at her and go, perfect, there we go.
Nim, you have no
What?
idea that happened.
Thank you. I'm gonna keep you around. You're really useful.
Does Kethis know trying to bring back our fish to our cook and disturbing him is a good idea or not?
It's heavily dependent on his mood. If you go there and go, hey, can you cook this fish? He might throw a cleaver at you. He might look at you and go, sure. Usually he throws a cleaver at you because, he's the one who chooses what to eat. You can definitely try and convince
That's what
him.
I'm trying. I'm assuming our ship is this way, just out of comedic
It
effect.
is, sure. Chelsea is just walking away. What about the rest
Keth
of
is
you?
just gonna let her. Everyone has to go through the rite of passage of getting a cleaver thrown at them at least once.
All right. Nim and Verdite, what are you doing?
So has Chelsea just walked away with the fish?
Yes.
Okay.
So, do we actually know, after we feed the cat, how we're gonna get it to, the family?
Actually, I changed my mind. Kethis is gonna go with Chelsea, but only because he's gonna stop by his room to get a drink.
You know what? Understandable. So you go with Chelsea. That's cool. All right. Meanwhile, Nim asked that question to Verdite. I assume just Verdite.
Yep.
What was that? Sorry.
Well, assuming we can lure the cat, with some cooked fish. I don't know why cooked fish specifically, but
But why?
what are we gonna do then?
Why
How
would
are we
you do
gonna
that?
get
Why
the
would you do
cat
any of that?
to, the house that we're delivering it to?
I'm sure between the four of us, we can probably work something out something out when we have the cat in hand. We just need to get him first.
Well, that's the thing. We should probably decide first, in case the cat just takes the fish and leaves, or something.
True.
It's
Do I-
probably better.
Well, to start with, I think we should follow those two.
I point to them as to Kethis and Chelsea, who I'm assuming are getting further and further away.
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh,
We should
well, I
probably
suppose
catch
so.
Well, we did say we were. Well, I guess the assumption was that we were going to come back. It's just gotta
Yeah.
get the fish cooked first. But I mean, you could follow us, or you can hang out and just wait. Kethis just didn't want to stand around doing nothing. That's why he's going to get a drink.
Yeah. So Verdite and Nim, do you follow or you just stay there and hang out?
I suppose we hang out and wait for them to come back.
Yeah, keep an eye on the cat. Make sure it doesn't move.
Okay. All right.
Surveil all the
So you have Overwatch upon the cat. All right.
we do.
All right. So I'm gonna switch real quick back to the ship. I'm just gonna say Nim and Verdite. Just pretend you're not there. You go down to the
Chelsea
ship.
and Verda, you mean?
Chelsea and Nim and Verdite, because they're not there.
Sorry, Chelsea and Kethis. Yeah, Chelsea and Kethis.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
question, Kethis, are you heading straight to get booze, or are you watching what's about to happen?
he's gonna go on ahead a little bit to get booze for his entertainment, but he's
Okay.
gonna be quick about it.
All right, so he tries to be quick about it. Chelsea, you meet Gruff, this enormous orc wearing what seems to be a wolf pelt covered in blood, with ropes just rigging it to his body. And he has this large cleaver that he's just hitting vegetables with, chopping them up with surprising quick skill.
Excuse me, Mr. Gruff, sir?
Immediately, a cleaver flies over to your head and hits the wall right next to you. Who told you could enter my kitchen?
I have something to ask for you, real quick. It's help for a boss that the captain gave us.
You see him walk over, pick up the cleaver, looks at you. What? Get this. You're back at this point.
We're trying to find. We're trying to, get this cat that belonged to a friend of the captain's, and the cat is really picky and wanted this fish cooked. So I came to you because I heard that you're such a good cook.
So you want me to cook for a cat?
He's a very smart cat. He was familiar.
You come in here, walk into my kitchen, and tell me to cook for a fucking cat?
I'm asking you. I'm not telling you. If you don't want to, that's okay. I'll go find someone else.
Chelsea, roll a persuasion.
Persuasion. Go catch it, Charisma Caster. Oh no, roll 3! We got a hero point?
There's 2 hero points on the board.
Use a hero point
Hero
to not
point.
get cleavered. That's a slightly better roll!
Oh my!
Better.
I have another villain point.
Oh.
16. He looks at you. You know. He grabs the cleaver, pulls it off the wall. This thing is huge. And he's just waving it around, then taps his shoulder with the back of the cleaver. I do have this recipe for fish that I wanted to try.
Okay.
I'll do it. Give me the fish.
I'll hand up the fish.
Cathis, you're bewildered. He's actually grabbing the fish and heading back to cook it. And did not cut Chelsea's head off.
Kethis just stares down at his drink. It's like, oh, this shit's stronger than I thought. Takes another drink.
All right. So, you wait for about 30 minutes as Gruff finishes cooking the fish. And as he comes back, Chelsea and Cathis, both of you see that Gruff brings you over this large platter with the fish, very well cooked, lots of potatoes and vegetables all around the fish, and it has it seems to have been stuffed with all kinds of seasonings and oranges. After he took it out of the oven, it smells wonderful. There you go.
Thank you, sir.
Next time you order something, you get in the cleaver.
Keep that in mind.
Now get. And you head back to the docks. I'm gonna say Nim and Verdite. The cat did not move that whole time. And
All right, perfect.
you do see that Chelsea and Cathis do arrive with the wonderfully smelling cooked fish.
Is that a cooked fish?
So he's just going straight to messaging Cosmos.
Completely
gonna
ignoring
stop
him.
What Keth is gonna go up to Verdite and just like as if he's trying to be like subtle or like, gossiping, but he doesn't know how to properly control his volume. He's just like, she didn't get cleavered. She didn't get cleavered.
I just look up at him and I'm like, bullshit, you're making that up. You're messing with me.
No, I swear. I thought it was the booze at first. So I drank some more just to be certain, but no. She's
Was
okay.
he drunk?
Not a scratch on her.
Was he drunk?
Gruff doesn't drink.
got this pause. Yes, must have been.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Both of you know that Gruff has been 5 years sober. So he either fell off the wagon or
I was gonna say.
or something's up. Right.
Kethis is gonna like put his hand on his chest and be like, and like kind of shake his head and be like, "Poor bastard, just couldn't stay away."
Oh my god.
Some of us, not everyone is as strong as we are. And then after he says that, he takes a drink from the rest of his tankard, which he brought with him.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, makes sense. Meanwhile, Chelsea, you're sending a message to the cat?
Hi, I'm back. I got the fish cooked. It smells really nice.
See the cat lazily raises his head again, sniffs the air, and goes, "Oh, that smells wonderful." The cat very casually and slowly jumps off the crystal and slowly starts walking past the crew of the prim and proper and starts making his way towards you. Bra, bra.
I'll set the plate down.
Okay. And you see the two tails sticking right up as he leans down to starts eating. All of you see the cat that you've been looking for eating happily. What do? Do you allow him to finish? Do you do something?
Well, I'm gonna send a message to him while he's eating. We were asked to take you to some of the family of your old master, and wanted to make sure you're all fed and nice before we take you over. That's okay?
Oh. You actually see he raises his head, and you don't hear a message in your head. You just hear him directly say, "Oh, they're so overprotective. They never allow me out."
Oh, that's
Meow.
Wait, this cat can talk?
You hear he turns towards you, Nim, and goes, "Wait, this elf can talk." Then rolls his eyes and goes back to eating.
How else
Usually
would you
talk.
think that I hear
It's
that?
okay. It's okay. She doesn't like little creatures in general.
I
you know that
I do. I love animals.
That's how I found out.
I
he
just
wanted the
haven't
fish
encountered
cooked.
one that talks before.
Bra, bra. This is so good. My compliments to the chef.
I'll have to tell him that for you.
Ah, yes. Wonderful. You there, looks at Chelsea. I will allow you to eat some of these potatoes that I hate. And he, like, kind of, nudges the potatoes with his paw.
Heck yeah, free potatoes.
Cool. Only you, though. I like you.
Thank you.
Not the elf, though.
Wow.
What? Wait, not me?
Oh, she can still
Yeah,
speak. That's wonderful. Such a good, amazing parlor trick. Rolls his eyes again and goes back to eating the fish. All right.
Yeah,
So,
well,
I said it. Don't worry about it.
Nim just kind of like turns away, like crosses her arms,
all right.
just
Nim,
kind of
when you turn away,
ignoring the cat.
you actually look out a window that is right on the building next to you. And it kind of reflects your face, and for the first time you actually see what your face looks like right now. It has no makeup. All of it has gone.
Nim covers her face. I'll be back later. And she's gonna go to her.
Okay. Actually, she walks around. Oh yeah, no, she left it at the ship, right? But Nim, before you leave, as you start to walk away, I'm gonna say you get to around here. As you start to, I assume you're like walking with a brisk, very fast pace.
Yeah.
Not looking like you're panicking, but walking fast. Yeah.
Yeah, just trying to, look like nothing's wrong.
You
but
know,
see.
yeah, like everything's
Make
fine.
sure no one sees her.
Yeah, all right, cool. Everything's fine, guys. All right, so as you do that, you suddenly, all of you, hear a very loud voice. You fuckers! As you see a large, really large Goliath woman with a sword on her back, multiple scars and tattoos, this long ponytail behind her. She looks at all of you, glaring. You're the fuckers that messed up my group.
Nim is in earshot of this, I assume.
Yes, she hears because she's being very loud.
Nim sighs.
You fuck up my gang, I'm gonna fuck you up. As she grabs her longsword from her back, begins to draw it. We're gonna go roll for initiative as the gang leader of the gang that you've been fighting suddenly wants a piece of you.
Okay.
Deep sigh. Okay.
You couldn't let us pass level 1 without another.
I can't do my makeup if she's interrupting.
Do we have like digital dice jails? Can I cast these dice into the
Digital dice
plane?
jail?
No.
Oh, that's a nice roll for her.
Oh wow,
Captain.
nameless bandit enforcer. We all rolled worse than the person who jumped
Oh,
us.
Hooray!
Wait, I haven't rolled yet.
Well, let's see if Nim rolls well. Natural 1. Oh my god, she's gonna go
Nim.
first.
Nim is just leaving. Nim is not here for this.
Well, it makes sense. Nim is super far away and all that, you know. All right, so do we have fighting music?
Combat.
Let's see. I don't like this.
My headcanon is that Nim could have gone first, but she's trying to apply her makeup first.
She is, yeah.
She has emergency blush on her person. All right, so it is her turn first. She draws her longsword and immediately rushes in. Full dash, big Goliath. Moves in between Chelsea and Cathis. Wait, did I just get another villain point? That's a lot of villain
Jesus.
points. I have 4 villain points right now. Guess I'm rolling with a lot of advantage.
Well, it was some nice artwork we got, guys.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
really cool.
we made it to colors.
I liked it.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
All right, so
Let's just all switch like artwork, so we don't use our character, but we like find someone else's artwork. We're like, okay, now I get to be the elf in armor. I get to...
That's all right. I'll just re-roll my new character, Murdite.
ready for murder.
Twin brother.
Yeah. All right. So she rushes in and she takes a swing. Let's see. Chelsea. She takes a swing at Chelsea. All right.
Oh, I never established having my mage armor up today.
You never did. Okay, that's a miss. I'm going to use a hero point.
No, not the villain point.
Villain point, yes. Sorry. That is a hit.
Jesus.
So first villain point. That is a hit. You take. She. By the way, she's using her longsword with both hands. So let's see. Is this it? Yeah, I can use this one. You take 6 points of damage, Chelsea. All right, Chelsea. She literally carves into Chelsea. Chelsea, you're at what? 1 HP? Yes. So, she literally, you see her carve a gash from shoulder to hip on Chelsea. As she stumbles back, and she's like, weakling. And let's see, what else can she do? Oh, that's it. She only has one attack per turn. Cool.
I hope so. We're only level 1.
Yeah. Would I throw something super deadly at you? Come on now.
It seems like you have.
Anyway, Cathis, it's your turn.
Okay, so since I can't see right now, we're just like in the middle. We're not near the edge or anything like that. We're just like in
You
the
are
middle
near
of the
the
street.
edge, kind of near the edge, yes. But so she is between you and Chelsea. Chelsea has her back to the edge of the island, and you are kind of diagonally on the other side.
Okay, like how many? I'm just at like just to get an idea, how many like feet away, give or take, or tiles from the edge?
Oh, to push her off, like 20 feet.
Okay, yeah, that's what I figured we weren't right up the edge. Just want to make sure.
No,
okay.
no, you're not right over the edge. Plus, if you push her towards the edge, she kind of has to go through Chelsea.
Right. No, I'm just trying to visualize. Okay. Kethis is gonna be like, shit. I want to reposition myself, so like move around her so that I'm like, she's not like I'm wanting to reposition myself so I'm like standing next to Chelsea, and so that behind her is just open space, so Chelsea isn't directly behind where I'm attacked behind her, if that makes sense.
Can you?
Okay, so let me explain. So I'm gonna do an attack, and then as part of my Tavern Brawler feature, I can when I have an attack that hits like once per turn, I can push them like 5 feet away from myself.
Okay.
So I'm wanting to push her attack, and so I can then push her away, but I don't want to just push her into Chelsea. Like I want to be able to push her away from Chelsea. If that makes sense.
That would be move here and then try and push that way.
Yes. So to do
I
that,
just want to position myself so I'm like saying.
I will say this. You can do that. However, that is where the big platter of fish is. You will have to step on the catch fish. Do you want to do that?
That's the only option is to step on the fish.
Another option, because you're gonna be, trying to fight. So I'm not gonna say you're gonna be super agile to not step on the fish. Another option is just to directly push her down. It's not super away from Chelsea. She'll still be 5 feet away from Chelsea, but it's further.
There's a box corner.
Yeah, because there's boxes in the corner and whatnot, so it makes it a little bit more complicated. These people start running away, by the way.
Don't blame them.
So, do you want to...
So my options are either to step on the fish or to not push her away from Chelsea.
Yes.
But
keep in mind, you'll yes, if you want to push her away completely from Chelsea, there has to be that. Or push her into the fish. You can but it'll still be in Chelsea's direction.
Yeah, Gethys will. He's not very. Well, he actually is very observant. But he's more concerned about getting this guy away from this giant brute of a woman away from his crewmate who almost just died instantly. he's gonna step on the fish.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you an acrobatics to see if you do step on a fish or not.
Okay.
I will give you disadvantage because middle of combat, you're trying to
Yeah, that's fair.
steady yourself. Oh boy, that is a 10. I want to say a 10 is just enough. It's just enough what you need. You're level 1, you know. So you move over. The fish is like, oh my, that's my. Don't step on it.
What about the fish?
You do not step on the fish. What do you do?
Do I at least step on one of the potatoes he was trying to give to Chelsea?
You stepped on the potato that he pushed towards Chelsea. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, my potato!
all He's gonna. All right, so I'm gonna do an attack, so an unarmed strike on the brute.
Okay. So unarmed.
The boss gang leader. Yeah.
Unarmed strike. Where is she? Cool. Normal attack. That is a 22. That is a hit.
Alright. Damage and
Damage
reroll
is...
1.
It was a 6, so that's 9 damage.
Okay, and then because this is new rules, I'm pretty sure, yeah, what it says in Tavern Brawler is that when I attack with an unarmored strike once per turn, I can push them 5 feet away from me.
I believe
Okay.
so, yes.
So I'm gonna do that.
Push. When you hit a creature with an unarmed strike as part of your attack action, on your turn you can deal damage to the target and also push 5 feet away from you. But with the pushing, I believe there is a saving throw. Wait. Push.
It doesn't say so.
In Tavern Brawler, no, but it's like as part of your attack, you can normally push.
Yeah, I think it's just a trailer effect. It's not because I'm not using the. There are like the push or the grapple like options as far as like unarmed attacks, but that's like it's.
So it's a shove action, basically.
Yeah, right. But this I think it's not a shove. It's just a moving 5 feet away. I
Okay.
think.
You know what? I'll go with it for now. If it starts, like, if you start pushing without
Shoving
saving,
isn't an action anymore. Attack, dash, disengage, dodge, help, hide, influence, magic, ready, search, study, and utilize.
no. I know shoving is part of the unarmed attacks now. Yeah. So, I think I'm gonna be honest. I think that's the intention, that you get the shoving feature for free along with the damage. I think that's the intention here, but for now, I'm gonna allow you to push this time. Then we'll talk off stream.
Yeah, that was, I was going to suggest. Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
So you push her over. She like stumbles back. What else do you do?
Step for the occupying the space that she was just in. So
Okay.
kind of putting myself between her and Chelsea the best I can.
Gotcha.
And then bonus action, unarmed strike, and hit her again.
Okay. Bonus action, unarmed strike. The monks, everyone. Verdite, you keep pressing mage hand. I don't know why.
Yeah, don't pay no attention to that. My tablet's very.
Verdite's trying to also do it like. Verdite's
I
trying
see.
to like use the mage hand to, like
That makes
fight
sense.
at this. Just like yeah, 1, 2, yeah.
Gethes.
Yeah, I'm on my tablet.
Like the
I do a lot
little
of
kid that
double
like
tap.
is driving the pretend wheel for the car while it's really the
got
parent
the
that's
Player 2
driving.
controller. I've got the
so-
controller that isn't plugged in.
Yeah, you have
Unplugged controller.
the unplugged controller. You deal 5 points of damage.
Cool. Okay, and that'll be it.
Okay, cool. So that is your action. Chelsea, it's your action. It's your turn.
Oh, okay. I'm going to move 5 feet back
Okay.
and finally cast that mage armor on myself.
Okay. All right. Okay, honey. You cast that mage armor. Apply effect. You are now mage armored. Congratulations.
I tried to apply effect, but it has not shown up.
Don't worry. I did it for you.
Yay!
All right.
Okay.
Cool. That's your turn, I assume.
Yeah.
All right, Verdite, it is your turn. You see this hulking Goliath woman attempting to kill Chelsea. Well, all of you, actually.
Yeah. Where does it say how many spell slots I've got left?
So in your character sheet, if you look,
Yep.
there's a little tick at the top of your pact magic spells.
Right.
There's a little square. That means you have one spell slot. You're level 1. So you
Yeah,
have
that's
one,
fine.
one spell slot.
Okay. How's the Goliath woman looking after those attacks that she's took?
She looks fine.
She looks fine.
Like she took a couple of hard hits, but I mean she is still standing strong.
Okay. Can I, if I move over to where Cosmo is, can I still hit her with a spell without hitting Kethis?
She'll have some cover depending on where you go to.
Right.
You can also cast a spell and then move if you want.
Yeah, actually, I'll do that. In that case,
You cast mage armor. Understood. All right.
I mean, You joke, but no,
I
I'm
just
going
got another villain point back.
Jesus Christ.
Kota
I'm
is
going
just
to-
giving me villain points. Wonderful. Sorry.
I am going to cast the Witch Bolt at her.
Okay, so you already used your witch bolt for the day.
Oh, that's used up. Okay.
Yes.
In that case, I'm going to reach into my into the inside of my robe and pull out a pendant, one of my many pendants,
Mhm.
hold it up, and then say out loud, "Lady Serona, protect me!" and cast Armor of Agathis on myself.
Ooh, okay. You can click on armor. There we go. So you now
Mages
have
are armoring up today.
mages are
Yeah.
armoring up. Hell yeah! So you now have 5 temporary hit points that are protecting you. Good
Cool.
job, lad. Good job.
And
Do you
then
move anywhere?
I'm going to run over to Cosmo
You can move your token
and
if
kind
you
of
want.
stand between. I would. I don't know that I can on my tablet. Could
Oh,
someone put me
right.
over there?
So I'm going to
Please.
put you right next to Cosmo. There
Yes,
we
please.
go. You're
Oh,
right
man, I
behind
like permission
Cathis.
to do that.
Nah, you have permission. Just
And now
I know the
I
message that appears, but it's a bug. It's a bug, not a It's a feature, not a bug. Nim, it's your turn.
Hello? That is
Hello.
me.
It is you.
Well, it is. Well, Nim. Well, hang on, let me go over here. Nim is going to use 30 feet of movement
Okay.
to get
Well,
like
she's zooming.
just over here. And as she runs, Nim pulls a javelin from her back.
Okay.
It was kind of like hidden by like all of the like her like fluffy kind of like like
Mantle?
shoulder coat.
Yeah.
And she pulls a javelin from there, and as she's running, she throws it towards
All right.
the bandit, whatever, the mafia boss, whatever they
Giant woman.
She.
are.
All I want to do is see you turning to a giant woman. A giant woman. Sorry, I just love Steven Universe.
Exactly.
I love Steven Universe too.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just do this. It's
Not
not a
me being
disadvantage
named
because I'm
after a
close
rock.
enough, so
No, it's totally just a normal miss. Unless you want to use a
just
hero
a
point.
normal miss. I mean, do we have any? How many do we have?
2.
Is it worth the
Do it.
gamers?
I have 4 villain
Ooh.
points.
All right, let's try and get rid of this thing as quickly as possible. I'm gonna reroll.
Yeah, I think we just try and stack up as much damage as we can.
Uh-huh.
Quickly.
Okay, that's a 14.
That's a 14. Her AC is higher than that. She has a breastplate.
No.
Ooh.
Why did I just move?
I don't know. Oh, you're trading places
Oh.
with. There we go. You throw your javelin, but she's like looking your way, and she literally hits the javelin out of the air with her longsword. You're gonna
No,
have to
just
try
like-
better than that, bitch.
Excuse me?
You heard me, you makeupless bitch.
Excuse me?
You're all gonna die.
I'm wiping all of those markings off your face when we're done with you.
They're tattoos.
I'm gonna dig them out of your
Stutter?
skin.
Did she stutter?
Did she stutter? Okay. Wow. All right. It's her turn. And Cathis is the one that hit her. So she's going to look at Cathis very angrily and swing at his head. That is wait, how much? What's her bonus? What's his AC? That is a miss.
It should be 16.
Yeah, that is a miss. I have a villain point, so I'm going to use one of my villain points. I'm just going to use all of them.
See what you did, chat?
It was all Coda. Like, literally, most of these are from Coda. I'm going to re-roll that. Natural 20.
Oh.
Not even joking. Natural 20.
Bye, guys.
Okay, cool. Cool. Let's see. How much damage is this?
There was only a nat 20 to hit. It's fine.
13 points of damage.
Okay, never mind.
So she
That
swings
is
down.
definitely enough to take me down,
Yes.
regardless of what my HP was.
Yeah, you have 7. You had 7 HP. She dealt 13 points of damage.
I mean, I think my math.
Your max is 10. So
So,
unless she deals 20 damage in one go, she doesn't outright kill you. But Cathis, you are the first to go down unconscious. Villain points. All right. Cathis, you're on the ground bleeding. It's your turn. You get a death saving throw, the first one of the season, of the campaign, actually. And that is a natural 1.
oh boy, I hope I live.
Shall we use the other hero points?
Yeah.
I think
use
this is
that
a
other
really
hero
good
point.
use for a hero.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I thought so too.
I don't even know what the new death system is, even.
No, it's just a normal death system.
Oh, so it's like you have to pass or fail 3 times?
Yeah. I'm gonna go normal. You rolled an 18, so that is a pass. You do not have any more hero points though, because Coda's been spamming villain points. Thank you, Coda. Well, on the plus side, that's her turn. She's done. Also, Cathis, you're done because that was your saving throw. So is Chelsea. It's your turn.
Oh, I don't know how to heal stuff, so
Yes,
magic
that's not.
missile.
Yeah, that's not your area of expertise. 9 points of damage. All right. So she
Damn.
takes 9 points of damage as these 3 magical missiles burst forth from Chelsea, hitting the large Goliath. And as this happens,
Wait a minute. It says that I do. The damage roll for this is weird
what?
because it did 1d4 plus 1 times 2 plus 1.
What?
What?
Okay, so I don't roll them. I don't roll them
Yeah,
individually.
you only roll.
anymore.
Yeah,
Okay.
you only. Actually, that's always how Magic Missile worked. You only roll
Oh.
1, and it applies to all the darts.
Okay.
Yeah. So these 3 bolts of magic hit her, and then something else happens. you hear Cosmo go. Ah, well then. This brute is ruining my meal. Let me aid you. Then you hear a loud meow and 3 more bolts of magic missiles fly towards the Goliath. Oh shit. That is max damage. That's 15 points
Let's
of damage.
go.
Jesus.
Actually, as that damage happens, she sees the big bolts, and she's going to use Stone Endurance to reduce some of that damage.
Of course she is.
Of course she is. So she rolls a
course she
1d12, and she reduces the damage based on that roll. 7 plus her endurance. Well, that's 9 damage. She's still gonna take some damage though. So she takes 6 points of damage. All right. Good job, Cosmo. Cosmo's kind of annoyed, but then you see Cosmo goes back to his meal, completely unbothered. Chelsea, do you move or do you stay there?
I'm staying here.
Okay. Verdite, it's your turn.
I'm going to cast Spare the Dying on Kethis
All right. So you touch Cathis.
immediately.
All right, you touch Cathis. I assume you pick up one of your many trinkets. Touch Cathis, and Cathis, your wounds stop bleeding. You're unconscious, but at least you're not dying. Which is nice, I guess.
You ever cast a spell so quickly you drop character to do it?
Yes. Anything else you do? Do you move? Do you do anything?
I don't think I can do anything else. No, I will. I'll just kind of look down to Cosmo and just kind of be like, "You got any more of those in you?"
Don't talk to me.
And then
He's a cat. What do you expect?
no, turn back
Cats
to
are only
the
like
face of the
Chelsea.
woman. Yeah.
I mean, Chelsea did give him fish. Nim, it's your turn.
That's me. Hello.
Oh, a hero point.
Oh, thank you. Whoa. Okay, so Cathys appears to be in a little bit of trouble.
Cathis is apparently dying. You don't know what Verdite is doing.
Okay. Well, Nim is going to just run up straight up. And on the way, like passing by, Nim is going to like duck under like an attack. And kind of like one hand kind of touches the emblem on the front of her neck piece as this kind of green energy kind of starts to wrap around her hands like a bunch of vines. Which she then kind of like, as she runs past Kethis, she like brushes that hand like over the top of him. As she's going to use her singular last point of land hands.
Oh yeah, you capped one.
I capped one
Oh,
for
so
this exact
clever.
scenario
That's so
to
clever.
enjoy 1 HP.
Okay, Cathis, you wake up with 1 HP after a slight brush from Nim.
Just the slightest brush while like with the other hand she's like bringing her halberd in, and she like just as she's finished the brush her other hand grips the halberd to get the two-handed grip and then comes in with a sweep as she will there's my halberd.
Okay.
Roll an attack.
Ooh.
That is a 16.
That is a hit. That is just enough to hit.
Damage.
Her AC is exactly 16.
That is 10 points of damage.
And damage. She looks incredibly hurt. From all the combined damage, she looks incredibly hurt. Anything else you do?
Back off, bitch.
Oh no, she didn't.
You know what? She's like staggering around. It's her turn, by the way. She's like staggering around. You know what? Fuck you. If I'm going down, I'm taking at least one of you fuckers with me. Nim, you see she suddenly lurches forward, pushing you. She's actually in game mechanics. She's like moving around, but I'm just gonna say she pushes you to the side, moves around to Verdite, and like, how about I take your little doctor over here? As far as she knows, Verdite is the one who healed Cathis. How about I take the little doctor over here first? He raises her long sword and brings it down to Verdite's face. I'm gonna use that villain point and roll with advantage straight off the bat.
Oh. Sure.
Sure. That is another natural 20. I am not joking. I am not joking. I need to.
Massive, please calm down.
The green die. It's the green dice this time. It's the green dice. It's the one. It's
The green dice is out of blood.
Watch your profanity. Okay, so Verdite,
I'm so glad we have so many villain points for massive.
Kota was very nice to me. He's been saving. Oh my god! I need maths.
Oh god.
Verdite, I have good news and I have bad news.
Okay.
The bad news is that you took 13 points of damage.
Okay.
The good news is that something else happens as you go down and nearly die. Actually, you're down, unconscious, dying. Yes, but as she strikes you, suddenly
He moves to temp HP. Oh damn!
Even the temp HP, yeah. As you go down.
However, there's a trick to that temp HP.
Yes, there's a trick to that temp HP. The armor of Agathis triggers as, while she's cutting you, the spikes of ice shoot out of you, impaling her. She was at 3 HP. And as that happens, this burst of ice hits her, and it's a suicide attack. Both of you go down. And she falls to the ground with ice covering her front. She's unable to breathe as she's bleeding out on the floor. So is Verdite, though. So, as combat ends, Chelsea, Cathis, while you're on the floor, and Nim, you both see as Verdite, the ice exploded, taking down the Goliath. However, Verdite is on the floor, bleeding profusely.
No, my face cleaner.
Can you help him?
I can try. I don't. Can I try to stabilize?
Yes, you can. That is a medicine roll.
Are we still in combat?
No.
We're still in initiative.
No initiative. You can. There we go.
Nim doesn't look like she knows a lot about what she's doing. In case anyone, might be better at this.
Does any of you have proficiency with medicine?
No.
Then
Me.
Nope. But I have a high wisdom.
I can talk you through it.
Verdite has high actually. Oh yeah, no, you don't.
Actually, no.
Yeah,
no, I don't.
You don't? Oh yeah,
no,
you
it's just high.
Yeah. You should work on that.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, so as Verdite is bleeding on the floor, which of you attempts to? Nim said she's doing it, so Nim, go roll a medicine.
Okay.
You do have a hero point up, so
yeah. Okay. And I can use that after, right?
You can use that after, yes. It's only if there's disadvantage. A 10.
Yeah, I'm gonna. No, that's
turns into a 9. Okay.
I'm gonna use a hero point.
Okay, you use that hero point. Go on. Okay.
Someone else tried. Nim clearly doesn't know a lot about what she's doing.
Chelsea.
What
Wait,
it
wait,
actually
wait,
looks
wait.
like is it looks like Nim is like trying to like remember things that she's learned. She's like, oh, okay. So what you do when someone's injured is oh my gosh, no, we need. She's like trying desperately to remember and is like muddling things up.
He coughs more blood. Verdite, roll a death saving throw. So for that, you need to go to your character sheet.
Yep.
Do you
Just
see?
click the skull.
Yeah, just click the skull and then click the skull again to roll.
Normal.
All right, cool. That is a fail. Verdite is Nim. As you're doing that, he coughs blood, almost hitting you, almost hitting your face as you're trying to heal him.
Ugh!
Memphis, help!
Yeah, Cathis, Chelsea, any of you?
I've seen him do this shit once or twice, or 25 times. Kethis is gonna try and
Mostly to me.
do what Bird Eye usually does to him.
All right, I'm gonna
When he
roll.
gets in a fight and is all,
Slap bandages.
Okay, that is a 16. So, Nim, you get paralyzed, not knowing what to do. Cathis pushes you aside and starts to rip off some clothing and starting to wrap up Verdite. Verdite, you are thankfully stable.
I just kind of lift my hand up and just give him a thumbs up,
And then pass out.
and then pops out.
I'll take him back to the ship. You guys deal with her, and Kethis points to the boss woman and says, and then the cat, I guess. Kethis is just
Okay.
gonna lift up Bird Eye
Okay.
and start heading back towards the ship.
All right, so they head towards the ship.
Do, loot the body. Do. Push the body off the side of the island.
Oh, all right. So you push the body off the side of the
Loot it
island.
first. Loot it first.
I know, loot it first. Yes. Chelsea and Nim, actually Nim, you see Chelsea begin to loot the body before dragging the body to the edge of the island. Chelsea,
Almost to take care of it.
you recover a pouch with gold. Well,
Ooh.
coins. You recover. The pouch has currently 25 silver pieces. I'm putting it in your.
Oh, you're adding it for me. Okay.
I'm adding it for you. Yes, not Electrum. 25 silver pieces.
25 Electra.
5 Electrum. Holy.
Shut the fuck up, all of you.
The only
33.
person with Electrum in Amara.
Yes, 33 copper and 10 gold. So 51. All right. So, Chelsea, you take the gold, put it in your bag, drag the body, throw it over. Nim, Chelsea, do you tell Nim about the gold or do you just pocket it?
I pocket it.
Okay. Roll a sleight of hand while Nim rolls a perception.
Okay.
Oh, I rolled very poorly.
So did Nim.
I rolled also poorly, but less poorly.
Okay, less poorly. Yes, that is the thing. Why isn't your roll showing up? Nim?
I don't know. You saw my dice, right?
I saw your dice. It was like a 7, right?
It was a 7. And my perception's +1, so 8.
+1. So 8. So that's a tie. Tiebreaker.
Do we go again?
Yeah, roll again. Tiebreaker. Tiebreaker.
Die soft, die soft.
Okay.
You didn't see nothing.
Okay.
You didn't do
Okay.
nothing.
I think I might spy it.
Nim, you spy it. You spy Chelsea take a pouch of coins and just stow it away.
Okay. Nim doesn't seem to really care.
Okay. I just wanted to point it out. All right. The cat goes, "Well, this was fun. If you'll excuse me, I wish to go back home." Jumps on Chelsea's into Chelsea's arms. "Carry me."
Okay. Am I allowed to pet you while I carry you?
"I will allow it."
Okay.
Everyone
Go back
gets
to the-
one.
Everybody gets
I
one.
I will carry him back.
Okay, so for the sake of finishing up.
Station some of my blood off myself before we get there.
Okay, yeah, no, that's good. So for the sake of finishing up, I'm gonna say you bring the cat back to the house. No problems encounter you. The owner of the house actually arrives soon after you arrived. So she goes, there he is. Cosmo, you've been a pain in my butt. Thank you, dears. Here you go. And she hands you a bag of coins, Nim. That is 40 gold pieces.
You're very welcome.
He's a nice cat. You should let him out a little bit more.
Oh, you know what? Sure. Sure. He does what he wants anyway. But you return to the ship. Nim, I assume you give everyone the 10 gold pieces.
Yes.
Okay, so you have 46. I'm going to give everyone real quick your gold so we don't get lost with this. Lost in the sauce. 25. 45. And... Alright, cool. So all of you get 10 gold pieces. As you arrive, Nim distribute it. I assume Chelsea says nothing about the gold she has.
Who is in charge of like the ship? Like not the ship, the whole ship. Like who's our quartermaster?
Oh, the quartermaster. That would be Vingnir, the Goliath dude.
The Goliath dude. Okay.
This Goliath dude.
That Goliath dude. Okay. I'm gonna go over and be like, and hand him the. I got 10 gold out of the pouch, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'll hand him 10 gold. Got this off of somebody who jumped us. Figured I'd hand it over to Loot. Although I'm keeping the change as a finder's fee.
You see this gigantic. He's bigger than the Goliath woman you fought. Huge Goliath dude. Immediately looks down. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
He just looks away, kind of awkwardly. Just. Yeah. Yeah. He just moves to the edge of the ship, very embarrassed.
Okay. He seems like a nice guy.
His face
I think I'll like it
completely
here.
red. All right. So, after that, Verdite, you wake up. Is there anything in particular you want to say before we end as you wake up? You wake up in your bed, basically.
Yeah, I just want to add, Bernite always does a good job of taking care of everyone, doctoring stuff. So Kath, to take care of Bernite, and when he wakes up, there's in a very cut this way, there's a small flask full of out just tucked away in his arms.
Yeah. Dr. Cathis. All right. So,
There's one last thing that I want to do before we wrapped up.
yep, all right.
I'm gonna walk down to the entrance of the kitchen.
Flying through the air, yes.
Mr. Gruff, sir.
Yeah.
Playing it butt.
You see the
the-
cleaver rise up, waiting for you to step inside, but you don't.
The cat, Cosmo, he said it was very good, and I told him that I'd give the compliments to you.
Oh. Yeah, get out of here! You see him like
Good talk.
smile a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, I know that there's a rule that only you can cook in there, but if you need But I know how to use a dagger a little bit if you want me to help peel potatoes sometime.
Cleaver flies towards you again. This time hitting the wall. You actually see there's several marks on the wall. He's done this many times. I said, get out of here.
Okay, bye.
I'll consider it. All right. As you all gather up after resting up for a little bit again, Verdite, after not dying, which is good. One would assume. Yes. So Verdite, after waking up, and Kethis, Nim, and Sherry, all of you are called to the.
Chelsea. Sherry was my old halfling character.
Sorry, Chelsea.
I was going to say, who's this?
Oh, sorry. Oh god. All right. So Chelsea, Nim, Verdite, Kethis, you all hear the captain as she moves towards the big wheel. That's the name now. You need to remember that.
It's engraved on it.
It's engraved. Yeah, it just says big wheel on it. She moves towards the big wheel and goes, all right then, raise the sails. Get the motor going. We're off. Chelsea, Nim, I hope you got your air legs. You're gonna need them.
And Nim is probably in her room doing her makeup.
No, you had time to
Okay.
to do the makeover and
Nim has fresh makeup and it's even more glam than before.
Oh, wonderful, dear. And as that happens, the Windcaller begins to pull away from Riskan, where so many troubles have assailed you. But for now, your ship is off to other adventures, which we will see as we continue this season 1 and end this episode here. And you all level up to level 2.
Hooray! Let's
Let's
go!
go!
We'll do the level up between
Slightly
sessions.
more HP.
Yeah, a little bit more HP. Just a little bit.
Slightly
Not too
more
much.
HP.
Yeah, slightly more HP.
I get to know 2 more spells.
Yay!
Kethis his bad knee feels better now. Now he can run 2 more feet.
All right. So we'll do between sessions. We'll do the level ups. That's to save on time. But yeah, good job surviving this session. Even with all the villain points that I got. God damn it.
2 crits. 2 crits.
2 crits because of
Actually,
villain
that was
points.
that was going to be 3 misses that were turned into a hit and 2 crits.
Yes. Villain points are a wonderful thing, I must say.
No, I wouldn't say they're wonderful exactly.
What do you know? You're a player. Go put your makeup on. All right. So, my friends, thank you so much for playing once again.
Yeah.
Thank you for hosting.
Before
Ooh.
anything else, I want to show you all this once again. Dwarf Nim. Just Dwarf Nim.
No,
Behold,
please.
Dwarf
I've-
Nim.
I've-
Small.
I've learned my lesson.
Small.
I'll never
The
defend
return of
myself when I'm
Squisho
being
Squisho.
murdered by a dwarf ever again.
Mad because small.
Mad because
Jealous of tall.
All right. No more dwarf Nim. But thank you so much. I'm gonna find someone to raid real quick, and thank you for joining us. Next week we'll have more Skyheart with a brand new adventure as the party,
Ooh.
as a level 2 party begins to set out for something new.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Hopefully not dying
Exciting.
this time.
We'll definitely not die. There's no way we're
Yeah,
gonna
definitely
die.
not.
Now, the less squishy we get, the more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You broke up the whole time, but it's fine. We love you, RB. Robot B.
Roby.
Robot plates.
RB's trying.
He's trying
RB's
his
trying.
best. Yeah, he's trying his best. Sorry, RB. Can't really understand anything you're saying. But yeah, also another thing we learned: Nim should not be a doctor.
Listen, okay? You know, it's using her amazing beauty
She tried
to
her
heal
best.
wounds,
Uh-huh.
and you know, of course,
That's not how it works,
she's
honey.
perfect at that. But like, you know, how are you supposed to heal wounds by like using like science, using like
Yes.
medicine?
Yes. Go lay your hands on someone else.
You mean people don't just heal when they like touch someone beautiful like Nim?
Freaking high elves.
Hey,
Anyway,
well, think of it this way. Nam brought Kethis back, and then Kethis brought Erdite back. So really, Nam did heal
Oh my God.
Erdite by transfer.
Yeah,
oh my
in a
god.
roundabout
I'm gonna
way.
I'm
It's
gonna end
all because
stream.
of them.
Bye everyone.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye.